So today we're going to be talking about Ida's Curse and what it means for the future of the series and a bit about what it's a reference to, because now it's painfully obvious what it's a reference to. So, I talked about in my last video dissecting the episode that Ida's Curse was a basis from the curse from Naruto of the Nine-Tailed Fox. We learned that thanks to Hooty's demonology lesson, that Ida's Curse was actually a demonic curse based on the beast type of demon, and that it has its own sentience. We also learned it has a very close connection with Ida's body being bound by the red string of fate. But what does this mean for the series, and what does that have to do with Naruto? Well, similar to Ida, Naruto was also cursed by a family member, though Naruto wasn't cursed with malicious intent like Ida was by Lilith. But either way, they were both cursed. And they denied their curse, so their curse ate away at their power. In the case of Naruto, it ate away at his chakra for many years, and made it hard for him to perform ninjutsu. And for Ida, the curse has been eating away at her vial, or her magic, whichever you'd prefer to call it. So, they have that matching similarity. And then now that they've accepted their curse, they're going to gain newfound powers. Now, we've already seen Harpy Ida, obviously, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's talk a bit more about the curse and why it rejected Ida for so long. Well, the curse, similar to Naruto, rejected Ida because Ida rejected it the whole time. From the moment that Ida had the curse, she hated it. Now, obviously, the curse was given to her by Lilith, which her frustration, if she had known that, would have been directed at Lilith, probably. But instead, the frustration of her curse was directed to everyone around her. Anyone who tried to help or get close to her were immediately rejected. And she blamed the curse for this rejection, but this was actually Ida herself rejecting her loved ones. Ida rejected her mother for trying to constantly cure the curse, and this also made the curse feel like it was a constant problem that Ida needed to get rid of, and Ida rejected the curse because it made her hurt her father. But we actually don't know if that's completely true. We know the lights triggered the transformation, but we don't know if Ida had any type of issue with her father before. That still hasn't been explored yet. Also, Ida blames the curse for, well, destroying her romance. Ida thinks that the reason her relationship was ruined with Rain was because of the curse. But really, it's because Ida rejected Rain. She wouldn't tell them the truth or anything about, well, her life, and she wouldn't let them help. She pushed them away constantly, and that's why Rain left. But Ida just chalked it up to, oh, it must be the curse's fault that I can't find love. Which, of course, again, is more rejecting the curse, and that's going to make the curse hate and take more of her power. Now, as this flashback goes on in the episode Knock Knocking on Hooty's Door, Ida slowly starts to realize it actually wasn't the curse. It was actually Ida pushing all of her loved ones away and sort of hurting herself with this. Now, that's actually very interesting because that actually became something that Naruto realized too. The curse actually wasn't the reason he was ostracized. It was because he wouldn't let anyone in. And that's kind of the message of this episode, that if Ida just accepted the curse and became one with it and let it help her, then, well, the curse wouldn't hurt her, and that maybe she would actually still have her power, and more. And now at the very end of the episode where they're sitting on the beach, Ida does realize this. Ida realizes that her and the curse are one. It's part of her. The curse represents her insecurities, and she was not doing nothing but hurting the curse by blaming it for all of her own insecurities and problems. So now, after accepting the curse, Ida has newfound power with Harpy Ida. But is this the full extent of the power? No, probably not. Ida will probably gain back her magic, and I have a theory that this curse is going to do more than just give Ida Harpy form and her magic back. I think this curse will give Ida direct magic that ties into the power of the Titan, similar to the magic that Belos uses. Why do I say this? Because in the episode we learned that all demons came from the Titan's blood, including the Albeast curse, because it is demonic in nature. So, if Ida keeps accepting the Albeast and its power, she'll probably gain powers directly connected to the Titans and the Titans' magic, putting her on par with Belos, bringing back the most powerful witch in the Boiling Isles, but even stronger, which is something that fans can all look forward to, because it's obviously going to be Ida playing a huge part in the final battle with Belos. The whole reason she was trying to gain magic back and get stronger in the first place was because she had to protect Luce and King from Belos. She had to protect her new family. And that's what the Albeast is going to give her, her power back and then some. Also, with a direct connection to the Titan, Ida can probably help Luce with making the door, because we know the door is primarily made from Titan's vial, which is obviously something that comes from the Titan, but we're not really sure what it looks like yet, or Titan's blood, depending on what you want to call it. It's been called both at this point. But yeah, so Ida's curse will not only give her Harpy Eda and her magic back, it should give her a newfound connection and mastery over wild magic, similar to what Belos has. And that's pretty much the description of Eda's curse. Now, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and also there'll be a link to the Discord if you want to come hang out and nerd out with the rest of us in the description below. And as always, I'm Ashi, and I'm signing out.